Honorable Speaker, we rise today to remember those from Ukraine, those who suffered the horror of the genocide, the Holodomor. Here in Manitoba, we have a very strong presence of Ukrainian heritage that continues to rapidly grow. We are fortunate to have such an active Ukrainian community that helps educate us on the history of Ukraine and the realities being faced to this day. Honorable Speaker, the Holodomor, a famine imposed on Ukraine, began through waves of deportation of Ukraine's farmers and deportation and executions of Ukraine's religious, intellectual, and cultural leaders. About 8 years ago, I had the opportunity to visit Ukraine, where I experienced the National Museum Memorial to Holodomor victims. It was an intense experience, and from my own understanding, it is where the Holodomor really came to life. The museum teaches us just how horrific the famine was, and it portrays the pain and suffering that millions of people were forced to endure. The entrance of the museum still sits prominently in my memory. Two angels, the angels of sorrow, who represent the guardians of the souls who starved. We can also reflect upon the statue that we have the honor of having here on the legislative grounds, a young girl clutching a handful of wheat. This statue is titled The Bitter Memories of Childhood, and it has been dedicated to the most vulnerable victims of starvation. Honorable Speaker, we must continue to share these stories and talk about the history and remembrance and the hope to learn from the past. I'd like to thank those who have joined us today in the galleries, as well as the Minister for bringing forward today's statement. Thank you.
Is there leave for a moment of silence? Agreed. Thank you.